Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan and this video is going to be a little bit different because we're going to have a little bit of a conversation about Creative Assembly's creator program. If you're not aware, Creative Assembly has a creator program which has some verified creators and partnered creators, people under NDA and people not under NDA, and what this does is, early access stuff, getting to play a little bit earlier, all the usual stuff, which is why you see so many videos during DLC promotion time, right? Well, Creative Assembly have decided to put a hold to it for the time being until early next year, and there's a few reasons for it. Obviously, Creative Assembly has had some layoffs. This has been also hitting pretty much every department at Creative Assembly, and the scope and scale of the creator program is just way too large. There's about 200 creators within that program. I myself am included there, and I wanted to talk about it today, mostly because I'm seeing a bit of misinformation going online. So yeah, let's have a little bit of a discussion. So this program is being put on hold, which means no early access stuff until, well, it gets kicked up again, which is likely to be around February next year. First up, well, this isn't really a big deal because we're not really seeing anything until February of next year. We've been in a bit of a drought since Shadows of Change released in August, and really, yeah, I mean, I don't think I've done anything since then in terms of early access stuff. Actually, yes, 2 videos I did for Pharaoh, and that's it. So in terms of general content for most creators, those who don't actually rely on early access stuff, yeah, it's just business as usual, and we'll talk about how this will pretty much not affect my channel in any way, shape, or form a little bit later down the line. What I imagine is happening is, yeah, the scope and scale of the program is way too big. There were way too many creators, and with the layoffs, unfortunately, I have to mention these, some people, unfortunately, have lost their job, which, yeah, they worked with the creators. If there's less people working with creators, there's, unfortunately, going to have to be a bit of a restructure for the creator program as a whole. There has been a statement posted online, on Reddit, I believe, and stuff, but I am not going to link to it. I do apologize, but it does have some details regarding someone unfortunately being made redundant, and it's pretty scummy that the person posted it without fucking, well, removing that, right? Some people's personal details should not be fucking online, should they? But yeah, so they're going to restructure, and they want to do it by the end of February, which means that, once again, creators will need to reapply to the creator program. This includes myself too, and, well, pretty much every other creator that is associated with Total War. But there is a bit of misinformation going on, so I wanted to tackle that here just to kind of inform you guys of where and what is happening, as you guys do deserve that. The creator program isn't dead, it's just on ice whilst a reshuffle happens, right? It's, again, not a big deal because we're not expecting anything until February, so really, yeah, it's still business as usual. The second thing is this doesn't affect, well, at least from my understanding, from my experience, it doesn't affect any standing that I have with people at CA. I'm still chatting to people. We're still playing games together at night and stuff like that. Nothing's really changed. And the second thing is I've seen some people, due to maybe bad translation, saying that we've been fired and stuff. I mean, we're not employed by CA, so a bit difficult to get fired. I am 100% independent. I don't really rely on early access stuff. I do early access stuff, but it's not like my main core content. I post almost every single day. It's been a bit less lately, but that's pretty much just linked up to the fact that Christmas is coming up, and yeah, there's a lot of things that I need to sort out locally. It's just not fun. And some other projects which I'll be able to talk to you guys about soon. But yeah, it just seems like business as usual. I wouldn't really say that anything too drastic is happening, especially since, well, Creative Assembly haven't really been communicating with us since Shadows of Change launched and all the shit show happened, so yeah, naturally this means that we're not getting any information early and so on. If they decide to do something between now and, well, February, but as per usual, nothing is happening. They're not really communicating. They're on Christmas break now. That's going to be there until like the beginning of January. And I assume that they're just going to be working on stuff. There is like a Pharaoh free DLC launch because of all the recent news and so on. But let's be honest, nobody's really covering Pharaoh anyway. So Big whoop. So what does that mean for the Great Book of Grudges? You know, my channel, yeah, business as usual. You're still going to get speculation videos. You're still going to get lore videos. Nothing really changes. If anything, this is actually giving me a little bit of freedom to explore some other avenues. You guys might have seen I've done some Rogue Trader stuff. I've talked about, what was it, the Warcraft mod for CK3, which, by the way, just recently got an update, so expect a video on that soon. You've likely seen me do some community tab posts recently where I've been posting some miniatures, and that's because when Old World eventually releases, I do intend to make some Old World content. Actually, I'll post a picture in this video so you can see some of the fruits of my labors. And yeah, it's some Bretonnians have been super hyped about it. The bases aren't done before someone complains. It's just, this is work in progress stuff. Actually, let me know what you guys think about the Porcelain Lancers, by the way. I'm curious to see what you guys think. But yeah, you know, it's the first edition of Warhammer Fantasy in 8 years, right? So naturally, I want to paint up some dudes and have them ready. I don't know when the launch is, but the idea is, yeah, I want to do stuff that makes me happy. And painting lately has actually made me very, very happy. It's been nice to de-stress with all the drama that's been happening with Total War and so on. But that doesn't mean that I'm quitting. Instead, you're going to be getting bit more variety on the channel, which is going to be cool. Obviously, I'm still going to be talking about Total War. There's a few videos that I want to do in terms of talking about future DLCs and stuff. So again, yeah, it's going to be business as usual. Now, in the terms of, am I going to apply to the creator program, the new restart in February? I don't know just yet. To be honest, I possibly might. Obviously, if there's some changes, if there's some promise of better communication and so on. But, you know, I really don't want to think about that during this time. You know, it's close to Christmas. I rather take this time to do what I normally do, just relax and, you know, enjoy time with my family, Christmas parties and stuff. Keep in mind that where I'm from, right, I'm in Gibraltar, so we've got like the English stuff and the Spanish stuff. So at this point, I'm already wishing that I was deaf. There is a lot of Christmas music all over the place. But other than that, yeah, I've got some really cool ideas for videos coming up. Don't you worry, nothing's changing. I'm not going to be quitting. I'm trying to reinforce that to you guys because at the end of the day, everything that's happened with this channel is thanks to you guys. It would be pretty shitty of me to decide, oh, the program's gone, so I'm gone, right? Regardless of whether I get into the new one or not, I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be making loads of content. There is so much happening with like old world news popping every Monday and so on. Like, I'm not going to quit, man. This is finally the golden age for Warhammer Fantasy, right? This is the thing. I've always been a Warhammer Fantasy channel. I know some of you guys see me more as a Total War channel, but my interest has always been Warhammer Fantasy. And as long as there's stuff happening for Warhammer Fantasy, I will always be around. So, yeah. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let's have a bit of discussion. I do apologize if I am a bit late with responding to comments lately. I've had to buy so much food to prepare and so on. And seriously, I'm so fed up with Christmas already. And it's only the 16th. But yeah, have a good day, guys. I'll see you all again very, very soon.